Hello, and thank you for your free reading request. Today's reading is a love reading to check in on your energies, the energies of your ex, your special person, see what's going on, see whether there's hope that you can get back together. All right, so go ahead and subscribe to my channel to fully participate in the energy of today's reading. It also helps me further grow the channel and reach the broader collective. Thank you. All right. We're going to look into your energies. We're going to look into your special person energy, and we'll also take a look at the energy between the two of you and see what the potential outcome is. So you've got Nine of Wands, Ace of Swords in the reverse. I'm sorry, that's a Nine of Swords as well. You have Five of Cups, and you have Judgment there. On her end, Three of Swords, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse, Ace of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Wands. So you're certainly, with Judgment here, the awakening, you're in a period of evaluation, deep self-reflection, just reflection in general. You're thinking through this connection. Perhaps it's something that is ultimately going to require a decision from you, whether to reach back out and pursue it, for example, or pursue that reconnection. What I'm getting with the Five of Shells here is that you feel a deep sense of loss and regret over this connection. You may even feel like you're kind of a bit of an outcast, even in the sense that you're now in this completely different space, emotionally speaking, and you're finding it hard to connect with others in general. It could be beyond this person. You could be finding it hard to get back to home, in a sense, to get back to your village, to get back to your tribe. I don't get the sense that you necessarily want to communicate with this person, and that if you do, it's to move forward, to solve something, but I'm not getting the sense that you are receiving that, okay? Perhaps you're waiting on some sort of major communication. You're waiting for like that breakthrough moment, that point in time where the both of you are kind of like on the same page and communicating, and I'm just not picking up that that's happening, at least at the moment. And it's probably something that's really very much keeping you up at night, something that's stressing you out. You could be suffering mentally, kind of just like constantly and continuously just kind of thinking through things. And it's probably just taking up all of your mental energy, honestly. Now, over here, this person feels very heartbroken, all right? This person is not in a space to offer love or to give love to anybody. It looks like she's very much focused on herself, okay, prioritizing her own emotions, probably engaging in a lot of acts of self-care, all right? Doesn't seem like she's feeling very passionate or driven or creative or anything at the moment. Bit of a standstill here. It's kind of like having had a big fire, and that fire kind of having died down a little bit. So it's like small flame versus a much larger flame. So she may not even quite be feeling like herself, okay? And yeah, she's definitely not feeling herself. She's not feeling driven, passionate, fiery, creative. What I'm sensing is that she's feeling very much like blocked almost in those areas, okay? So she might even be a fire sign or have fire signs in her chart, but she's not allowing them or feeling like they're really playing out for her, okay? The imagery that I keep getting in my head is like a big flame, like a big fire, and it having been doused, okay, with water or something. Just the opposite of passionate, the opposite of feeling, She's also got the Ten of Wands here, so she's very tired. I feel like she's given up, kind of thrown in the towel, and feeling overburdened or burdened by maybe the outcome of this connection, or burdened by her own thoughts, or just feeling down, overall feeling down. So if you guys were to get back together, oh, it's definitely not going anywhere. This is not working at all. You've got the Five of Swords, Chariot in reverse, Tower, and you've also got the Ace of Cups here. If it does rekindle at any point, it'll be after a really huge incident of, calamity, despair, destruction, if you will. Like, the old foundation that you guys had together is going to have to be completely torn apart, okay? Fall apart. This is a tower we're talking about. And then a new foundation, a new beginning would have to be built up. So things that happened in the past, lies, deceptions, or just disappointments and things like that, and, hard feelings resulting from those past events, all that's going to have to go. You guys are going to have to start from a clean slate if this goes anywhere, because the Ace of Shells, while, or the Ace of Cups, while folks would think, okay, that's a new beginning, that's a soulmate connection, it could also just be giving to oneself, loving oneself, feeling abundant in oneself. There could be a flow of, spirituality, and spirituality closely ties in with like learning lessons and things like that. The close of a chapter, the close of, the purpose of a soulmate connection in our life that isn't always about staying with that person for the rest of your life, but it could also just be about defining ourselves, learning, okay, about ourselves in the process of being in a connection or in a relationship. But with the Chariot here in the reverse, I don't see that necessarily happening, at least, again, not right away. I certainly don't see this person coming forward with any kind of, talk around reconciliation or anything like that. With the Five of Swords here, this is about battles that don't have any winning sides. This is about people agreeing to disagree. This is about letting things go. This is very much about it's over. It's about cutting your losses and moving on. All right. Let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Shells or Ace of Cups. Oh yeah, now, in the context of this position, the reading overall and the clarification card of the Devil, I do see that this is about learning something overall. It's about overcoming some of the things that the Devil energy represents, codependencies, abuse, just all of the negative things that could happen within a relationship, okay? Being kind of chained down to a person or to an idea, or, there could be some unhealthy habits, obsessions, there could be just, all kinds of not so great things that in a lot of cases are a part of various kinds of relationships, right? Or different phases within a relationship. And it's ultimately about our growth, our development, our transformation, after having learned and having gone through this. Because the Devil energy is about getting out of the things that chain us down, whether they're self-imposed or whether it's like a self-limiting belief. Usually it's self-imposed. We are in complete control, and things do happen, but how we react to those things is how we're in control. And the Devil's about overcoming like obsessions, overcoming addictions, overcoming negative things, and ultimately getting out of that, and becoming better beings, moving on through into the next card of the major arcana journey, which is growth and transformation and change. So to answer your question, I don't see a reconnection or a rekindling, okay, happening. You may be overly fixated on this person or this past connection because of the things we just talked about with the Devil energy as well. So the Ace of Shells or the Ace of Cups could very much be a direct message to you. Let's pull some additional messages here from the Soulmate Oracle. This one wanted to pop out here. Date. Okay, so hey, you need to get out there, meet someone new. It literally says get back out there. Plan, set a date. Let's pull a few more for you. Soulmates. Okay, so yeah, I do now really believe that this is a soulmate connection, a past soulmate connection, right? A soul contract that may have already been fulfilled. Girl talk. Maybe you need to spend time with your friends. Again, moving on. Being single, happy, living in the moment, having fun, just doing your own thing. And you've got the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. You know, it doesn't get much clearer than that. Let's go ahead and pull some self-concept affirmation cards for you, because I, feel that you may need some of these messages during this time in your life. Okay, this period of transition. I create healthy boundaries, supporting my personal growth and potential. So give that some thought. Perhaps there's some boundaries or some things that you need to, commitments. Boundaries are commitments. There could be some commitments that you need to follow through on for yourself, okay? And you've got a number of other cards that have flipped over, so I will read them all. I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move forward. My heart resonates with the wonderful beat of the universe. I choose my own way forward. I am a guiding light of unconditional love. You have to be love, to give love, to receive love. Really embody that love, okay? That energy, that frequency of love. I create loving action, which sets my soul free as I grow with gratitude. It's always important to, express gratitude for our past relationships and what they've taught us, okay? It puts us in the right emotional state overall. I am clearly guided by my revered guardian who protects me always. And, oh, this is beautiful. I choose to transform my life, resolving past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. Thank you and best of luck.